Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the second night of the CTFL Entry Draft. We are pleased to have you guys with us for what's going to be making another great night of draft picks. So tonight we're going to have rounds 9 to 20. So it will be about 12 rounds tonight with the Spitfires starting us off, and then it'll be going towards Brandon McBride and the Arctics, then Melissa Bishop and the Huskies, and finally Aaron Brown with the Bears will be making the last pick of each round from here on out. So without further ado, let's kick it off. With the 33rd overall pick, the Spitfires are excited to select Alex Collins in the men's 110-meter hurdles, coming from Kenai Athletics. He's also a 2002 born baby and runs a 14.39.
With the 33rd pick in the 9th round, the Spitfires have selected Alex Collins from Kenai Athletics. Alex competes for Western in the collegiate season. At the end of the season, Alex was ranked 9th in U Sports in the 60-meter hurdle with a time of 8.20.
On round 9, the Arctics will select Taylor Lejeune in the men's 110 hurdles with the PB of 15.62. I am looking forward to seeing him compete.
With the 35th pick, the Huskies select 2022 under-20 national team member Ryder King in the men's 400-meter hurdles.
The 35th pick in the 9th round, the Huskies have selected Ryder King. This past indoor season, Ryder competed in the 60-meter hurdle for Cornell. Ryder, coming from Monte Cristo Track Club, represented Canada at the U20 World Track and Field Championships in the 110-meter hurdles. Ryder has found success in both short and long hurdles. Ryder will continue to improve on his mark of 52.51 in the 400-meter hurdles as a Husky.
With the 36th pick, the Bears select Nolan Oliver Laguerre, competing in the men's 400 meters, representing the Ottawa Lions Track Club.
Dipping for the line like it's too close to tell. I'm trying to win the league like the CTFL. I'm saying chilly like the Arctic.
With the 37th pick, the Spitfires select Audrey Goddard, who will be running the 110 hurdles and was the OUA Rookie of the Year.
Dipping for the line like it's too close to tell. I'm trying to win the league like the CTFL.
Round 10, the Arctics will select Austin Cole. He represented Team Canada at 2019 World Championships. And he is a good friend of mine in the utility men's 400 meter with an impressive PB of 45.51. He competes for Altus as well. Now he is an Arctics team member. I am excited to see him compete for us.
With the 38th pick in the 10th round, the Arctics have selected Austin Cole. He is a decorated past U Sports athlete. Austin turned pro this past year and began training at Altus. He is the U23 300-meter Canadian record holder. Austin has represented Canada at NACAC and the World Relays, where he won silver in a mixed 4x4 relay. Austin is one of Canada's fastest 400-meter runners and will begin his journey in the CTFL as an Arctic utility athlete.
With the 39th pick, the Huskies select Sophie Ba in the women's 400 meters.
With the 40th pick, the Bears select Emily Brennan, competing in the women's 400-meter hurdles, representing the Ottawa Lions.
With the 41st pick, the Spitfires select Sierra Sweeney, who will be running the 400-meter hurdles.
In round 11, the Arctics will select Fivor Opali in the women's 400 meter with a time of 56.97. I am looking forward to seeing this individual compete in the Arctics jersey, or singlet, I should say.
With the 43rd pick, the Huskies select former NCAA D1 athlete Kenya Small in the men's 1500 meters.
With the 44th pick, the Bears select Michael Ano, competing in the men's 200 meters, representing the Coquitlam Cheetahs.
With the 45th pick, the Spitfires select Matt Indome, who will be competing in long jump.
With the 45th pick in the 12th round, the Spitfires have selected Matt Indome from London Western. Matt has a personal best of 7.26 meters in the long jump, which is from U Sports in 2019. Just this year, Matt has jumped 7.25 at OUAs, which is good enough for a third place finish in a stacked field. He has also clocked a sub 7-second time in the 60 meters, demonstrating the speed that he can bring to the runway.
In round 12, the Arctics will select Shaitan Judge in the men's 400 with a PB of 48.23. We are excited to have this individual. He competes down at the University of Calgary, and now he's competing for the Arctics. Welcome.
The 47th pick, the Huskies select Kayla View in the women's 100 meters.
With the 48th pick, the Bears select Vanessa Lou Langley, competing in the women's 100-meter hurdles, representing the Ottawa Lions.
For the 49th pick, the Spitfires select Joshua Foster, who will also be competing in the long jump.
All right, so moving on to round 13. The Arctics will draft Miss Hannah Blair in the women's 100-meter hurdles with a PB of 14.33. Welcome to the Arctics.
With the 51st pick, the Huskies select Amani Reed in the women's 200 meters.
With the 52nd pick, the Bears select the 2022 World's National Team member, Malachi Murray, competing in the utility men's 100 meters.
With the 52nd pick in the 13th round, the Bears have selected Malachi Murray from Capital City. He was a member on the 2022 World National Team. In 2022, Malachi ran a time of 10.19 in the 100 meter at the Canadian Outdoor Championships. This past indoor season, he has put down a time of 6.66 in the 60 meters, which ranks him first in Athletics Canada. He will continue to improve and possibly bring the Bears to another win as a 100-meter utility athlete.
With the 53rd pick, the Spitfires select Ibube Asina, who will be competing in shot put.
Right, round 14, the Arctics will select Emma Martins in the women's 100-meter dash with a PB of 11.97. Welcome.
55th pick, the Huskies select Anik Tierney in the women's 400 meters.
55th pick in the 14th round, the Huskies have selected Enoch Tierney from Calgary International. Enoch, who represented Alberta at the 2022 Canadian Summer Games, has a personal best of 55.68 seconds in the 400 meters. Both of her fastest times are from the Canadian Summer Games, which shows that Enoch can perform very well under pressure. Enoch will represent the Huskies while running the 400 meter this season.
With the 56th pick, the Bears select Dylan Popejoy, competing in the men's 800 meters, representing the Brockville Legion Track and Field Club.
It's too close to tell, you know I'm trying to win the league like the CTFL. I'm saying chilly like the Arctic.
With the 57th pick, the Spitfires select Jaden Luna, who'll be competing in the shot put.
Dipping for the line like it's too close to tell, you know I'm
All right, round 15, the Arctics will select Mr. Fabrice Marvin Zongo in the men's long jump with a PB of 7.20. He has competed for Track North, and now he will compete for the Arctics. Welcome.
With the 59th pick, the Huskies select Hudson Grimshaw Surratt in the men's 1500 meters.
With the 60th pick, the Bears select Alonzo Ryan, competing in the men's 800 meters, representing the Royal City Athletics Club.
With the 60th pick in the 15th round, the Bears have selected Alonzo Ryan from Royal City Athletics. He was the OUA 600 meter champion in 2023 with a time of 1 minute and 19 seconds, 0.82. where he showed off a demanding win against some of the nation's best 600-meter runners. He will definitely be someone to watch out for in the CTFL, where he will be competing for the top spot in the 800 meters.
With the 61st pick, the Spitfires select Zachary Bryant, who'll be competing in the 100 meters.
All right, round 17. The Arctics will select Naomi Beauregard in the women's 5K with a PB of 18:08 on the road. Welcome to the Arctics.
With the 63rd pick, the Huskies select Nicholas Pedersen in the men's 5K.
64th pick, the Bears select Simon Berube, competing in the men's 1500 meters, representing the Manitoba Distance Project.
From the Toronto Racers, the Spitfires are excited to select Brandon Tang, who will be running the men's 100 meters for the Spitfires this season. Congratulations, Brandon.
65th pick in the 17th round, the Spitfires have selected Brandon Tang from the Toronto Racers. In 2023, he placed 9th at OUAs in the 60 meters. Brandon has a personal best of 6.94 in the 60 meter and has a personal best of 10.82 in the 100. Brandon's top 60 meter times are all from this past indoor season, showing that he is coming into this outdoor season stronger than last year and is ready to break some PBs as a Spitfire.
Round 17, the Arctics will select Henry Gage in the men's 800 with a PB of 152.1. I look forward to seeing him compete for us.
With the 67th pick, the Huskies select in the men's 400 meters, Richard Davis.
With the 68th pick, the Bears select Nasir Fleming, competing in the utility men's 1500 meters.
Like it's too close to tell, you know I'm trying to win the league like the CTFL. I'm saying
With the 69th pick, the Spitfires select Miles Brackenbury, who'll be running the 5K.
All right, in round 18, the Arctics will select Miss Emily Olasinski in the women's 400 with a PB of 57.03. I look forward to seeing her tear up the track for the Arctics.
With the 70th pick in the 18th round, the Arctics have selected Emily Olsinski from Durham Legion Athletics. In the collegiate season, she represents the Guelph Griffins, where she runs the 60 meter and the 300 meter. She has a personal best of 57.03 in the 400, which she ran at the Next Champ Invitational in 2021. Emily will be looking to break her PB and hope the Arctics capture a title this season.
71st pick, the Huskies select in the men's 800 meters, Ruak Padal.
With the 72nd pick, the Bears select Paulina Prosic, competing in the women's 100 meter hurdles, representing the Ottawa Lions.
With the 73rd pick, the Spitfires select Alicia Paris, who'll be running the 400 meters.
Great, for round 19, the Arctics will select Mr. Robert Lewan in the men's 5K with a PB of 14.44 on the track. He's competed for Royal City Athletic Club. Now he will be competing for the Arctics.
The 75th pick, the Huskies select Brock McKenzie in the men's 800 meters.
With the 76th pick, the Bears select Isabella Govia, competing in the women's 800 meters, representing the University of Windsor Lancers.
With the 77th pick, the Spitfires select Caden Schultz, who'll be running the 400 meters.
77th pick in the 20th round, the Spitfires have selected Caden Schultz from Kaltaf. During the collegiate season, Caden competes for the Varsity Blues, where in 2022 he was on a 4x4 relay team which captured bronze at U Sports. Recently, Caden plays 7th in the 300-meter OUAs with a time of 35.59 seconds. With the speed in the 300-meter, he will be looking to break the 48-second barrier in the 400 meters as a Spitfire.
All right, for round 20, the Arctics will select Mr. Adam Schmidt in the men's 800 with a PB of 152.9. He also competed for Royal City Athletic Club. I'm looking forward to seeing him compete for the Arctics.
The 79th pick, the Huskies select in the men's 110-meter hurdles, Adam Andres.
With the 80th pick, the Bears select Josh Ziles, competing in the men's 5K, representing Stridewise.
And that concludes the second night of the CTFL draft. We look forward to seeing you all tomorrow for the third and final night of the CTFL entry-level draft for this 2023 season. We'd also like to thank all of our sponsors for helping us out this season. It could not be done without you. And we do have a couple more sponsorship spots that are still available, but we'll kind of leave that till after. So yeah, looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow night, and see you tomorrow. Bye.